Well, good afternoon. Good morning, I guess. It's not quite afternoon. We're getting there, though, right? Unless you're watching the replay. Maybe it could be the afternoon, wherever you're watching from. Hello, everybody. I'm David Burrows, and it is Sarnia Canada Day Kickoff, episode number 2, as we get ready for this new and interesting Canada Day that is coming along. And just so you know, I want to make it very clear. I said this last time. Canada Day isn't canceled. Just the way we're going to handle it is changing a bit. That's all. We're still having a Canada Day. How many years? If you're watching on Facebook, in the comments, please. Okay, I'll tell you, 153 years. I'll save you Googling it, right? And certainly unprecedented times. How many times in a day do you hear that word? And but we're making the best of it. And Canada is definitely a strong country through all of this. And I got to say, Sarnia Lambton is just an amazing community. Here we are again coming together to make things work and get us through these incredible times. There's a lot of times in history where we say, do you remember where you were when this happened, this happened, this happened? Guess what? This is another one of those times. What were you doing in 2020? And maybe the question will come along is, what are you doing to celebrate Canada Day? Well, we've got some special guests who are going to come along and talk to you about the importance of Canada Day, of course, and how they're going to be celebrating and different ways that you can be creative to celebrate Canada Day. So let's get started with some of our dignitaries that couldn't be here today, but still wanted to send a special message out to all of you. First, we're going to go over to our mayor, Mike Bradley. Take a look, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Sarnia Mayor Mike Bradley. I'm honored to help celebrate this very different Canada Day with you. Sarnia has had a long history of celebrating Canada Days, or Dominion Days, as they were called before the 1980s. In 1867, and by the way, I wasn't the mayor then, but some people may think that, on that day it was a grand day. There was a military parade in Sarnia, on the streets of Sarnia. And there were speeches by the second Prime Minister of this country, Alexander Mackenzie, that afternoon. And at 4 o'clock, at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church today, beside City Hall, the cornerstone was laid by Alexander Mackenzie, who was a stonemason, to build the church. And then later that night, on Sarnia Bay, for the first time ever in Sarnia's history, there were fireworks to celebrate. That's a proud tradition. So this year we have a new tradition, and it is different. But we are Canadians, and we come together in times of strife and times of stress to support each other. So I applaud the Canada Day Committee for moving forward virtually to celebrate Canada Day. We're all in this together, and what we need to do is stay safe and stay strong.
All right. Once again, Mayor Mike Bradley with his message. He likes the history, doesn't he? Thanks for putting the history lesson in there too, Mayor Bradley. And, a lot of communities surrounding Sarnia certainly come together to celebrate Canada Day, each in its own special way. We've got Mayor Bev Hand of Point Edward is going to talk to us here in just a moment. Just before I play her video, though, I wanted to point out in the introduction video that you saw here today, you saw a picture of the Blue Water Bridges, if you will, located down in Point Edward. And that picture came from a friend here. His name is Barry Loxton. So I want to say special thank you to Barry Loxton for that. And you'll also see this up in the corner there. You see that little Canada Day flag. That was made out of wood. And it was also made out of the center maple leaf there was made out of hockey puck board. And if you don't know what hockey puck board is, it's something they put in front of the goaltender's net and shoot the pucks at to try to get the puck through the holes. And our friend Jay McKay, who is here in Sarnia, actually builds and does different things for the NHL. And he has been making these, and he gave me one of these. Thank you so much, Jay. And when he makes them, he sells them and donates the money to the Kidney Foundation and to Lambton Elderly Outreach. So I thought, what a great way to show community spirit. And this is my official logo anyway. So thanks to Jay McKay for that. And again, Barry Loxton for the picture. Now we're going to go over to Mayor Bev Hand, and then we'll be back and talk to some more.
Hi, my name is Bev Hand, and I'm the mayor of the village of Point Edward. Our village is located next door to the city of Sarnia. We're at the bottom of Lake Huron and the mouth of the St. Clair River, and we are home of the twin bridges, the Blue Water Bridge that crosses to the USA. Every year we have a large celebration with our community and our neighbors at our waterfront park, and everyone comes together for pizza, ice cream, kids events, things like that, and it's a great celebration. We are sad that we can't do that this year, but we appreciate being given the opportunity to participate in this virtual event. I've encouraged all of our residents to get involved in the Paint the Town Red campaign. I believe if we make everything look festive, it will help with our community spirit and also help us prepare to celebrate Canada Day in a new way. So thank you for allowing us to participate, and I want to wish everyone well. We all deserve to celebrate after the months that we've spent going through this pandemic. So let's make a really happy day on Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to everyone, and thank you again for allowing us to be part of this event.
Again, Mayor Bev Hand from the Village of Point Edward, thank you for your message. And yes, we all deserve to be happy every day, and especially on Canada Day, right? And we've got some friends who are going to talk to us right now and join us. First, we're going to bring on our friend MP Marilyn Gladue. Welcome.
Hi, Dave. How are you doing? Happy Canada Day.
Yeah, same to you. And Director of Parks and Recreation for the City of Sarnia, Rob Hardwood, is joining us. Hey, Rob, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for including me.
And Mark Perrin, who is the Executive Director for Tourism Sarnia Lambton. So first question to everybody. If I said to you back at Christmas time, I said, Merry Christmas, and we'll be celebrating Canada Day soon. Can't wait for that. But we're going to be doing it differently. What would you have said to me? Marilyn Gladue, start off with that.
Well, I think, nobody could predict this pandemic and the actual shutdown and lockdown of people. It's unprecedented. But I think that people still have that Canadian spirit, and they still want to make sure we celebrate. So there's lots of things we can do. And I started immediately getting my mind around, well, okay, I won't be driving in a car through the parade at Canada Park in the heat. What shall we do? And so everyone can put a Canada flag on their lawn. That's certainly festive. People can get together for the Canada Day barbecues in their backyards, as long as they stick to their 10 social bubble right now. And I think there are a number of other ways to participate. We've got virtual fireworks that everybody can watch without getting mosquito bites. This is huge. And the virtual parade, so you can do that without sweltering in the heat, and having your friends and family and your favorite treats with you. But I'm really going to miss the main celebration. Being down in Point Edward, I think I'm still going to go for a walk down that way because it's always great to be in the Point. And of course, there are events leading up to Canada Day that everybody looks forward to every year, the powwow and a number of those things that we're really going to miss. But I think there'll be innovative virtual ideas, and everybody should participate.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to see a lot of creativity come out. And I think everybody here will agree that Sarnia Lambton has a lot of creativity to it. Especially in these kind of times where we have to move forward and just adapt to what's happening. What's it been like for you as the politician to adapt to this world?
Well, I mean, it's been really strange. First of all, there's been tons of constituency work. I think we've probably helped 30,000 people that have had issues from, their businesses are failing, or they can't afford to live. They need some of the many government programs, or they're trapped in a country, or one of their children are trapped, or there are medical issues, or people with boats that are trying to get them back and forth. So lots of constituency work. But normally I'm in Ottawa 3 weeks out of 4, and I've not been in Ottawa since the pandemic broke. I've been attending virtual committee from Sarnia with this headset. So lots of Zoom meetings. And then, of course, the life of a politician when you return to the constituency is to attend all the events. And so normally my time is taken up doing that, but there have been no events. So I wrote a book instead.
Yeah, you mentioned that before we just went live here. Congratulations. Give us a little plug on what this would be about.
Well, it's called Tales of the Globetrot, and it's a series of stories about the years I traveled globally when I was an engineer, and some of the bizarre and true things that happened, which you just cannot make up. So hopefully it'll have broad appeal, and you'll see that coming out later this fall.
Very good. Well, thank you for being here, and stay with us, Marilyn Gladue. I'm sure we'll have more to hear from you. But right now, we're going to go over to Director of Parks and Recreation for now, Rob Hardwood.
Hey, Dave. Canada Day for our department is the best day of the year. It's a stressful day for our staff because it's always so busy, but we love it beyond belief. Canada is an amazing country. Canada Day in Sarnia is that one day that you know that everybody's proud to be Canadian. And our festivities have been recognized across the country as being exemplary, honestly. So this year we're disappointed, of course, but obviously we need to err for the side of safety. And next year we're going to have an amazing event come back again. We had started preparation, of course, but for obvious reasons, we need to put it on hold. Man, next year is going to be incredible. I love the day myself. I plan to celebrate the same. We will do a family thing at home. I'm sure everybody else will as well. Everybody decorate your houses, show your spirit, and we'll all get through this together. Next year is going to be absolutely incredible, I think. But I'll be retired and seeing it as a civilian type guy.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your retirement, by the way there. I don't envy the next person that comes along because they're that cliche saying, but it's true. Big shoes to fill there, Rob Hardwood. Thanks for everything you've done. But in the background, you've already started decorating there. You kind of put that together for today. And
I had nearly 7 minutes to do some displays here after my last Zoom call. So I'm telling you, we pulled all the punches.
Not 5, not 10, 7 minutes, right? He had
it example. That's why Rachel was texting me saying, "Are you going to get on that or what?"
Right.
So there's no excuse. If you can do that in 7 minutes, everybody else can decorate their houses.
Yeah, right to my point. Very good. Yeah, and stores love this time of year, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. But it is. Sarnia is an amazing place for Canada Day. I think everybody would have to agree with that. The number of people that come out is just unbelievable. The spirit, the smiles, everything that goes associated with it, the community groups that get involved. It's just unbelievable. So I'm so excited for next year again. Love bringing my family back to town so that they can take part in it. There's a lot of people that come for the first time and they're just absolutely impressed. They can't believe how much effort goes into our Canada Day event. So yeah, we're on hold this year, but next year we'll be back and it'll be amazing.
Yeah, we're on pause. We're on pause.
Yeah,
and we'll see what
we are.
Come out. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, you're right. We will all say it and we'll keep saying it. This community really just knows how to come together and know how to have a party too. Let's be honest with that. So it'll be a good Canada Day party. And you can't have that without tourism. And Mark Perrin from Tourism Sarnia Lambton. Thanks for joining, Mark.
Thanks, Dave. We're glad to be part of this.
Yeah, well, Tourism Sarnia Lambton always has, a strong impact on many of the events in collaboration with other organizations. How's your involvement looking this year with everybody and everyone else adapting to the virtual Canada Day?
Well, it's been it's been very, I would say, insightful, and the planning has been unique for sure. It started off kind of talking to the different municipalities throughout the county and kind of gathering everyone's plans and thoughts together. And, one of the big topics became what's the firework display going to look like? And we said, that's where I think Tourism Sarnia Lambton can support and work with all our municipalities throughout the county and together collaborate for a great virtual experience. So letting, each municipality normally do their own, whether it's Sarnia having, the activities in the park, and Petrolia, same thing down at the flats having their activities. So we're working to kind of have a master directory of everything going on in the county for Canada Day, and we'll have the parades on there and different photos and contests and lots leading up to it, but then capping it off with kind of the virtual fireworks celebration. And we're happy to have different Sarnia people a part of that. Chris Hadfield will actually be doing the countdown live.
Yeah, and it'd be great to have him joining us there as well. I think him and his brother did a Canada Day song several years ago as well, and maybe we'll see some demonstration of that. And how do you find? Have you been adapting with Marilyn mentioned Zoom and all these virtual things? Are you getting used to that virtual thing yet? It's
a balance for sure between office and home life, and myself, I always look forward to Canada Day. I've had the pleasure of being in the Sarnia parade the last few years, and we make it a big family affair. And of course, I got 3 little kids who just enjoy the celebration, and the balloons and cake are their favorite parts. So we're going to get lots of balloons, decorate the house, and we said we're going to do something for a virtual parade and really get the festivities underway for our family to enjoy and still take part. And we'll see. I know a couple years ago we had tattoos kind of head to toe on a couple kids, and maybe
remember that actually.
put tattoos all over them again just to include in the celebration.
And maybe Dad will have a few on his forehead there too, or on the side of the nose and all that.
Whatever helps get everyone festive. Absolutely.
That's right. Well, of course, we'll be having the virtual Canada Day parade that's here at the show with David Burrows. We're going to be putting on. And thank you to Tourism Sarnia Lambton for their support of that, as well as our friend Dan Tidball from DT Freight Express. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions. People are like, so how does this work? What's the virtual Canada Day parade? It's pretty going to be fairly simple, I think. Most people have one of these, right? So take your iPhone or Android device and make some video of your decorated car, your decorated house, whatever that looks like. Drive it around the parking lot if that's what you have to do. I'll have some information at the end of this video on how you can submit that. But what's happening is we're going to be supporting the Youth Transitional Housing Facility here known as Ohana Landing. And so there would be an application fee to go in of $50, and $25 from each application is going to go to Ohana Landing. So the goal is to get at least 40 businesses and organizations involved in that. But again, we'll post more of that at the end of the show. But thanks again to Tourism Sarnia Lambton for their support of that. And also, if you are individuals or families, you can get in front of your video camera and send a 3 to 7, I think it's 3 to 7 seconds, 3 to 7 seconds. Say that 5 times fast. And we'll post that information as well. And they'll be selecting some of those to be a part of the Canada Day celebration. Marilyn, you really, you talked earlier about, the personal connection. And I've known you for several years now. I know you love getting out and talking with the people. That's going to be something I think you're going to have a hard time with, maybe?
I'm going to really miss, seeing everybody all in their red and white lining the parade route and waving and, shouting, and you see friends that you've not seen in a long time. Boy, I'm going to miss that. And then, of course, when you get to Canatera and all the ethnic foods for lunch, so I think people are going to have to advance order their takeout in order to make sure they have that experience and support local businesses. But yeah, and for myself, I'm a single person. So, I have to invite people to come to my house. Otherwise, I'll be alone on Canada Day, which, many people will be. But that's why they need to tune in virtually so they can feel part of the community and see the activities. But I really am thrilled about the virtual fireworks, because I'm one that really hates mosquitoes. And so I am looking forward to that. And I think you have to download a Snapped Hub on your app in order to see that. Is that right? Or is that for the parade?
No, that's correct. So we're working with Snap Media, and we'll be posting up a lot of information. Actually, every municipality has basically promo material to get that out throughout the county. And yeah, it's downloading an app, and it's really unique. You can see the fireworks essentially wherever you are. If you're outside, great, you'll see them there. If you're in your living room, you'll see them on the ceiling. So it's a neat experience for sure.
And that's what they call that augmented reality, don't they?
It is, yes.
Yeah. Very good. And Rob, a little more from you too. How you've got an amazing staff there, on your team. How are they dealing with all of this? Is everybody staying pretty positive? Are they getting excited? It seems to be building up for this Canada Day virtual.
Yeah, no question. Our team, Rachel is an amazing individual, and all the volunteers that we have that are involved with the Canada Day Committee are really dedicated, great community members. Obviously, everybody's really disappointed because they gear up for this all year, and they had meetings all through the wintertime to get prepared for it. So it's an unfortunate turn of events. Our staff that are out at Canatera Park, obviously we have a lot less staff this summer, so we could not have facilitated without all the summer help that we get. But everybody's disappointed, but we all realize that this, as you said, it's just a pause. And next year we'll be back bigger and better, and they can all be just as stressed out next year as they normally would be.
And I see you took advantage of the fact that we can't go through Canterra Park this year to do the infrastructure upgrades that are needed, so it'll be a smooth ride next year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an ongoing project, and obviously people love our parks, absolutely love it, us included. And I've noticed, actually, I was out walking last night through Centennial Park. There's a ton of people that are down there. Everybody's social distancing and doing the proper things, but it's awesome. Feeling the love for parks during this pandemic has really been rewarding for all of us. And we get a lot of comments of appreciation. We get a few complaints here and there too, but we can only do what we can do. And our staff obviously are disappointed, but we're ready for next year.
Yeah. One of the things, Rob, and I've said it to you before when I've talked to you, your staff really is into what they do. Like before all of this, I've been out and seen them, work at City Hall in the gardens or Germain Park. And I often make a point of saying thank you, because you can just see it on their face when they're working away. They're happy to be there doing it. There's a lot of pride in your team.
There really is. And thanks for saying that, Dave, because I'm just proud to be able to be at the helm of this department with an amazing team of people, and everybody is in it to win it. I mean, our gardeners are second to none. They're great people. They have a lot of creative input on the creation of the gardens, and they do receive a lot of great feedback. And it's kind of fun. We joke about the fact that you'll talk to somebody on a Monday that says, "Oh my gosh, my back is hurting so bad. I gardened for an hour on Saturday." And these folks are doing it day in and day out. That's a lot of work. And doing it at a commercial scale, of course, is a little bit more work than even a home garden. But we do. I'm really proud of the team that we've got. And I've been very fortunate to work with some amazing team members over the years. So that's what I'll miss the most, I think. But I won't drift away. I'm sure I'll get involved in something else. Just won't be here.
Yeah, if I know you, we'll be seeing you. We haven't seen the last of Rob Hardwood, that's for sure.
I love the community.
Yeah, Mark Perrin, I want to move back over to you for just a moment. Tell us a little bit more about your team as well, and with moving forward with Canada Day, but other events as well beyond Canada Day. How's that working out? Is there? You must be getting a lot of questions from people.
Yeah, absolutely. With the times, obviously the events we're postponing. We're pretty well, I would say, through to September, and August, August events are done. September, for the most part, events have postponed, and we're now all the way to October with the Brigden Fair announced last week, and obviously for the community at large, these are major attractions that are bringing people here. And aside from the attraction part, obviously it's the visitor spending and economic impact that tourism creates that helps the businesses for our community and trickles to obviously the staff at all those businesses and supporting jobs and revenue. And we're just gearing up. We're 2021. It's been kind of already put out from the Ministry of Ontario. It's going to be a huge year, and we're ready. We're already saying, okay, if we're rescheduling, what's it look like? I think in working with Rob's team as well, I know there's probably 4 weekends in a row right now leading up to Canada Day. That's going to be great events and celebrations. And same thing, it's putting our plan. Really, we have 2 plans. That one's on hold right now, just to say, okay, once we get to kind of at stage 4 and we can attract people here, we're going to be ready and on the ball, and really marketing Sarnia Lambton throughout all of Ontario. When the U.S. opens, we're going to go really hard into Michigan, Ohio, and the surrounding states. And it's all sitting there. We've been working hard on it, and ready to bring back Sarnia Lambton stronger than ever, and have more people back showcasing everything we have to offer, from events to the attractions to just the beautiful landscapes that surround everything that's Ontario's Blue Coast.
Yeah,
I'd like to throw a plug in there for Tourism Sarnia Lambton, because I have had great joy working along with them for the last 4 years. And with our Tall Ships event, we could have never had the same success without working. The synergy between Tourism Sarnia Lambton and the city of Sarnia is just so solidified, and it's great. They are kind of an underappreciated body. The work that goes on in the background, to be able to produce the types of events that happen. Nobody really knows other than those of us that have been immersed in it. And I've learned a lot from them. Working with Mark and Vicky and the rest of the crew has just been an incredible experience. So I'll be haunting them, I'm sure, for all the events in the future as well.
And I want to echo that appreciation, because you have made Sarnia Lambton a destination, and we've had so many, themed events and things that have been attended by people from all over the province, from all over the country, from other countries for that matter. So keep punching above your weight, and thanks for your work.
Yeah, thank you guys. Absolutely. We're excited to keep going, and it's wherever we can help. Everything from helping our business partners. We're working on tents and different social distancing measures today to help local, but we want to bring the whole world to Sarnia Lambton as much as possible. So it's going to be great. And
I will just say, ditto. True story. Yeah. Well, I've had that. I can honestly say that because I've had that experience as well with Tourism Sarnia Lambton. They're so supportive of so many things in this community. They've been supportive to what I do here too. So thank you again to you and your team, Mark. We're going to start wrapping things up here. So I thought we'd just do it with a final round, if you will. We'll start with MP Marilyn Gladue. Just final thoughts and words for everybody who's watching today.
This Canada Day, I want everybody to have a safe and happy time. Observe your social distancing, but celebrate the greatest nation in the world and one of the best communities on the planet. Happy Canada Day, Sarnia Lambton.
Happy Canada Day back to you. Thanks for joining us, Marilyn. Rob, final thoughts?
My thoughts would very much mirror what Marilyn just said. We are in an amazing community, and it's been a challenging last 90 days. We've been meeting every day and trying to deal with deciphering the information that comes out with COVID and all the things that are involved with that. Like to appreciate or show appreciation for the community members that have been so good to follow along with the protocols. And it's been difficult for everyone, but we'll get through it. Like I said, Sarnia is an amazing community, very resilient, and we are just going to get bigger and stronger. Support Tourism Sarnia Lambton, support all the events that happen, get out there when live music's available. Get out there. It's incredible. The music we've got in Sarnia is unbelievable. So support everything so that we can keep it going and look forward to what the future brings for us.
Rob, thanks again for those words, and another congratulations to you on your retirement.
Thank you.
Mark Perrin from Tourism Sarnia Lambton, wrap things up for us.
Yeah, I definitely want to echo both Marilyn and Rob, your comments, and everything that the city of Sarnia and Sarnia Lambton has to offer. I think we're in a unique position with Canada Day. The nice part about it being virtual is we're able to get online, get on our social media accounts, and really share so the rest of the province and all of Canada can see what Sarnia Lambton's doing for Canada Day, and encourage them to be here in 2021 to experience it live in person. So that's kind of our goal is let's showcase what we have virtually and make it where it's top of everyone's mind across the country of we should go check that out and be involved in 2021 and beyond. So happy Canada Day, everyone, and look forward to having a great celebration and party with everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, Mark. Marilyn, Rob, also thanks to all of you for being here. And want to say thank you as well also to Mayor Mike Bradley and Mayor Bev Hand from the Village of Point Edward for their messages as well. And you get involved out there. We're going to be showing the links. We've been showing them here. We'll be posting them on our Facebooks. And as Mark Perrin mentioned, share. We're going to be back again next week, and we're going to be talking about how to paint the town red. Right. And we're going to have our Canada Day committee here, along with a very special guest, Kat Kabahar, better known as the Painted Cat, will be here to talk about how you can paint the town red. And there'll be some other things happening as well. So stay tuned. Thanks once again to all of you. And thanks to all of you for watching here. I've got some more information that we're going to talk about as well. We're going to mention once again the virtual Canada Day parade that is being put on. And I want to say thank you again as well to our friends at Tourism Sarnia Lambton for their support of this, along with Dan Tidwell from DT Freight Express. So this will be a virtual parade. You're going to send in your videos, and a portion of the proceeds is going to be going to the Youth Transitional Housing Facility known as Ohana Landing to give them some support through all of this as well. So you can find out more on how you can do that by going to my website at theshowlive.live for all that information. Don't forget, we'll be back again here next week, so make sure you come back and join us and share this around. Until next time, I'm David Burrows. It's been my pleasure. Bye for now.